everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. Steps away to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
And his throw is incomplete.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 49 yards. A big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw it a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive. Nothing wrong with being electric. Nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Here we go. Throwing is Kaepernick on 3rd down. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham hitting hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now out come the Giants. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for the Giants. 56 yards.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 57 yards. A great grab by the electric Odell Beckham Jr.
And yes, his career is always going to be defined by that incredible one-handed catch that he made against Dallas. But let's face it, this guy makes those types of catches as well as the so-called routine catches. That's why he's one of the best receivers. His ability, even when covered well, to go up and get the football.
Now Kaepernick. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 2 in the game. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. To throw is Kaepernick. Brought in by Coates. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Red zone opportunity. So now they'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Von Miller coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
I give thanks every day that never had to play offensive line in the NFL and have to try and block Von Miller.
He was second only to Vic. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham as the first half is winding down. And the Giants are in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Marty looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
So after giving up the touchdown, now what can this offense do? Can they strike back? We'll see. 1st and 10. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Aaron Lynch in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. It got his man complete. A big play there for the Giants. 55 yards.
That was good coverage that was defeated by someone who just wanted the ball more, and it resulted in a big gain downfield.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now Kaepernick. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Terrell Pryor, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Now following the touchdown, here comes this offense back out onto the field as they will take over with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And he's got his rookie first rounder. It's Evan Ingram. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, a 22. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he trucked him. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. First down, Kaepernick. Being chased out left. And he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Terrell Pryor with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. They go play action here on first down, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aaron Lynch in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Kaepernick will try again on second down. And an alley to run. Space to maneuver at the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. Now a play fake here on first down. Pryor has it complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball, his offense, they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Again. Flushed out, and it's a touchdown for the New York Giants. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. Here's Kaepernick, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Let's go. Play action. Now Kaepernick. Ship, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And the pressure gets to him again. Zach Kerr. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. First down is Kaepernick. Looking for Pryor long. A swing pass caught. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So they're operating in the red zone. First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. They'll go again to Jones. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. Matt Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And now out come the Giants. They take over with great field position. They've got the big lead. Most would say they should kneel it, but the key word there is should. You never know here.
You never know.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Aaron Lynch in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Shane Ray in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Terrell Pryor with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field.
Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go! What?
Oh, Kaepernick's going to throw it. Looking for Pryor long. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Here's Jones. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. The Giants on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Again, it's Jones. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's